Okay, so now you can see how the texture is. You can see how in the back area we don't have that issue. So what I'm going to do now in the back area is I'm going to bring it in kind of tight. But what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using our brand new Mega Motion shears. These are the Mega Motions where you'll notice on the bottom blade it is solid. So most texturizers are all going to be like so. Now it's too hard for me to actually go up and blend this in with a broken blade or a blade that's got striations in it, okay? What this blade has is solid, but the upper, I have grooves that are in each one of these. I have 3 to 4 grooves in each one of the teeth, and it's gonna hold that hair tightly. So, I'm just gonna go in like so, from underneath, hold it out, and start to blend away some of that excess hair that I don't want, right? Just like so. And based on the actual design or pattern or length that I want, I'm going to rotate around, rotate around, rotate around, rotate, rotate, lift and lift and lift, edges out, edges out. And I have a perfect blend, just like so, just like so, just like so, tightening it in. And all of that is being held by the edge of the blades, right? So when I take that in like so, remember I want this to have this kind of a texture, this kind of a feel. You can see how it's now light and easily done, right? Just like so. And if I want to bring anything up from here, I would bring it back down, just like that, but you can see the blend is perfect. And then I would go ahead and I would bring it back up like so and do it. But I'm going to show you another technique. I'm going to be using my razor. And this is my fabulous razor that has the striation, straight blade on one side, straight blade on the other side. And on this side right here, you're going to notice that the blade is totally exposed, same as on the other side. So I'm going to begin, look at that, JA right on it, right? So I'm going to begin down here. I'm going to take this right at this area, right on the neck, and I'm going to just go ahead and start scraping away at it, scraping away, and I want it to be really fine feathers. I don't want this to be a hard edge. No hard edge. All the way around, all the way around. As I get to this area here, I want to fan it out, fan it out, fan it out, and I want to bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, just like so. And then at one point, I'm going to take it, hold it like this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this on my finger. I'm going to cut it on my finger. Because on my finger I'm able to get light tiny little striations, light little tiny edges, and then I'm going to bring that back. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. And that's the kind of design pattern there. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to take this, continually work it. Work the edges, work the edges, work this tighter, 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 tighter. Very, very light motions. Notice in here, very light motions. And then in this area here, grab this, just like so, in here, and work it on my finger. Work it on my finger. Work it on my finger. Okay, and then we'll go once again, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around. Okay, now I'm going to start on this side here. Remember, this is straight. Up, 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 down, up, up. Bring this around, bring it around and starting to blend between the two. So right here, I'm going to hold this in this manner and slide it down. And I'm going to take this in this area here, insert, and I'm going to bring it straight up. Same in here. take this in here, straight up. Now you'll notice the pattern, very light. Over here, take this like so. All right, just like so. Same pattern here, like so. Move this out of the way. You know what? I nicked your ear.
I didn't do it.
You didn't feel it, I didn't feel it either.
Yeah.
But, okay, so let me turn this way. Yeah, well, listen, as I always tell you guys, what do I say? A little bit of blood is great when you're learning.
You want it on video?
Look at she said no.
No.
Always a professional.
Yeah.
We don't worry about that. The more you bleed, the more you learn. No, at that point, we're just gonna cut it out. You forget that we have editing machines? Yes. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna take this like so, and I'm gonna take this right on my finger, eliminate, take all that excess. I'm gonna come in here once again, same thing, bring this down in here, and eliminate and minimize all that here and there. Then we're gonna go around over here. Now remember how we did this in the front on the other side? We brought this like so and brought it like this. I'm gonna reverse my position. I'm gonna work from behind. And I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna take this in this manner and bring this down. Eliminating it. And bring this down here. No over direction. Notice that it's straight down. Right? And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this from underneath. And I'm gonna lift this just like this. You can see that here. It looks almost like it was just cut with a shear. You see how that is? It almost looks like it's cut with a shear. That's how straight it is, right? Now we're gonna take the next section down here, because this is the area that, right, that really kind of bothers her a lot when it's around her ear level. And I'm gonna grab this section down in there, and I'm gonna put this down in here. I'm gonna bring this down here, I'm gonna go straight up, just like this. And you see that we have the actual cutting of it. And we're gonna take this section away from here, I'm gonna insert this in here, bring this up. And I'll tell you what, this perm is great. It's good. Okay, just like so, like so, like so. It's resilient. I can see it, you know, it's coming back. That's nice. So on this side, you'll see we've gone up this high. On this side, we're gonna do the same thing. Back over here. Back over here. And take this.
It looks like it's a nice transition from this.
Nice transition, isn't it? It's gonna be really nice. Okay, we're gonna take this like so. I switched to a smaller teeth because the hair is finer in here. Insert this in here, take it out. Now here I'm gonna get a little bit more length. See the length that I'm getting there? I take this down. Notice the angle that I'm taking this down on, right here, like so, like so, like so. Take this over, direct it. Insert the blade right here, and straight up. Too much hair, and straight up. I'll tell you, the strength of the hair is terrific. I'm really pleased with that.
What are you taking off, about a half inch?
A little bit, almost an inch in this area here, almost. But you see the design pattern following it? All right, we'll take this over here, see this over here, just like that. And now I'm gonna go across the back. And I'm gonna actually start lowering the elevation. I don't get it too high. And so I'm gonna take this section right in here. I'm gonna blend it from the side before. And take this up, upwards like so. Hold it out. hair drops from underneath. All right, just like so. Holding this right over here, here's another section that we'll take it up with. And then this section over here. Now I could equally as do this with the shear. Right, I can equally do it with the shear. The only difference is I would hold this up like so, hold it up like this, and I could cut just like so. Cut just like so, because of the way the teeth are constructed. Okay, and in both cases, you're going to see that in both cases I'm going to get the volume in the area here. Go across this side. If I wanted to do this on this side as well, I would bring this down, hold it underneath and out. I could slide this in like so. It's a little more difficult because the pieces want to wrap themselves around your finger. Right, but you can still do it. Right, just like so, just like so, just like so, just like so. And they're striated, so it isn't in a fixed situation to where it's a real hard, blunt edge. I can see that the way the pattern is working. The whole pattern looks great. Now up to the crown area. Okay, and in here, I have a couple of options. One is horizontal, and the other is vertical. So I think what I'm going to do, just to change it up, is I'm going to use vertical. Okay. And so in the vertical pattern, I'm going to go to my razor. I could use the shears again. I'll take a 1-inch pattern right over here. I'm going to hold this out, like so. And I'm going to go and cut on my hand, cut on my thumb. Hold it out like so. Do the same thing here. Bring this pattern back over here, just like so. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing here, bringing this pattern over to the center. Every time I'm stretching it a little bit further, it means that that length's going to be just a little bit longer. And then last but not least, we're going to have this coming over. And I'm now going to move the guideline a little bit more forward, so I'm able to cut some of this hair off of here, all right, because it is shorter there. So now, like a foam, I already used a little bit of binomial leave-in after I cut it, not while I cut it, because while I cut it, I didn't want it slippery. I was going to be utilizing the razor, and what I don't want with a razor is slippery hair, okay? And by taking this, we're just going to go ahead and finger it in. I'm not going to go ahead and apply it in a smoother fashion. I want to get it light. I want it to have some memory. I'm going to put it a little bit in the base with my fingers as well, almost like shoe shining. And then I'm going to come along in here and put a little bit more of it like so. And around the face, you'll see that I'll get a little bit more memory to it because it's going to coagulate a little bit in the hairline. Okay, then after I do that, I'll spray a little bit more water so it gets recoagulated and we'll get a little bit more distribution of it. And rub my hands clean. And come back with the water. And anytime you want to get coagulation, water and product will do it. You see how it gets recoagulated before it splits and separates and spreads. Back. And that's the way that looks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's how it looks.
And now it even looks like it blends from.
You can't see the deviation from where it was straight to where it's curly. Or it's blended, it's melted. Yes. Congratulations, Miss Sharon.
Thank you.
All right, guys. can see the beautiful wave pattern, how nicely it looks. Really has a good feel to it, good texture, very soft. It's Wavy Baby. You guys go out and sell a ton of them. Short, medium, long. They don't have to grow out. They just wear out. And you will love them. Do you love it?
I love it.
She loves it. Okay. I'm a happy man for at least the next 6 months. I got a happy wife.